In last video, we described our trip to Mars. We forgot to mention about our trip to Moon. It was marvelous, and tremendous, however, this did not go unchallenged. Mars has almost no atmosphere, toxic lunar dust, long nights, solar storms, soil containing little nitrogen and potassium, and no insects for pollination. Moreover, the lunar gravity is just 1/6 of that on Earth. Interesting, isn't it? As we described in our last video, where there is no scope for wind and geothermal energy, and due to 14 days-long nights, solar energy is less preferable, nuclear energy, or nuclear fission, is our option again. We will get the plant and the fuel from Earth. However, solar energy is not so bad as there is no atmosphere to block the solar radiations from the sun. Still, to get sufficient energy for the survival of the human race on the lunar surface, we need to find more and more sustainable ways to produce energy, and it will be explained in our further videos. Okay, even if we produce power, where will we store it for our future use? Yet another problem. Of course, we always have an option for storing energy in small-ion batteries. Building so many batteries is difficult, and using them is even more complex, so we have to build large, extremely large batteries on Earth, and then send to Moon. On the Earth, we neglect the process of power distribution and management, and often forget that it took over a century to distribute power across the world. On the Moon, it won't take so much time, but is yet difficult. If we have one habitat that has everything, so that we won't need to get out of our habitats to distribute this power, then it won't be such a large problem. But the problem is, when will we stop being dependent on Earth for our raw materials? The answer is we'll become independent once we fully colonialize the Moon. In our history, we occupied places in stages. First, we just put a flag and came back. In the stage 2, we built temporary houses, got resources from homes, and came back in calamities. But in stage 3, we build permanent colonies. Same way, on the Moon, we have successfully put a flag on the surface, and have completed stage 1. We are now preparing for stage 2. After this, when we complete, then we will get to stage 3, and will be able to produce raw materials on the lunar surface itself. First of all, we have to build a base, the one that resists radiations, is capable of handling the pressure difference, etc. For this, we will build the same base as that on Mars, covered with dirt and no windows so that it could be like a natural cave to live in. Moreover, we will also have an artificial atmosphere made of oxygen, nitrogen and some amount of carbon dioxide for plants to grow, which also give us more oxygen. Plants. The lunar soil does not contain reactable nitrogen, and the soil being toxic, it is difficult to grow crops there. So, in the days, we use aquaponics to grow plant. Aquaponics is the technique of growing plants without soil. This would provide a variety of food to our crew members. And there we go, our lunar base is also ready. What do you want next? Post down in the comments. Thanks for watching the video. Be sure to like and subscribe.